Hello everyone. Today I am um, going to my presentation to deal with a detailed critical note on Alexander Pope. This is my personal. This is my personal information. Alexander Pope. Introduction. Alexander Pope was born on May 21, 1688, in London, in England. Uh, he was died on May 30, 1744, Twickenham near London. His occupation, he was an English poet, satirist of the Augustan era. He was an 18th century English poet best known for his satirical verse and for his translation of Homer. Uh, he's famous for his use of the heroic couplet. He is the third most frequently quoted writer in the Oxford Dictionary of Quotations after Shakespeare and Tennyson. His early life, Alexander Pope was born of elderly parents in London. They were Roman Catholics. His mother was Edith, uh, daughter of William Turner of York. His father was a landraper who made a fortune, partly because an unfortunate prejudice against Catholics in public schools, partly because of his own weakness and deformity. Very early, he began to write poetry and records the fact with his usual vanity. As yet a child, nor yet a fool to fame. I lived in numbers, for the numbers came. Alexander Pope, uh, his literary creation. Uh, Pope's working into three groups corresponding to the early, middle, and later period of his life. In the first, he wrote his pastorals, Western Forest, Messiah, Essay on Criticism, Eloise to Abelard, and the Rape of Locke. In the second, his translations of Homer. In the third Dunciad and the epistles, the latter containing the famous essay on man, and he in the epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot, which is in truth his apologia. Essay on criticism. This is a didactic poem, and it was published in 1711. A didactic poem in heroic couplets by Alexander Pope. It provides a set of flexible rules for the movement, a conduct of criticism, and discusses the ancient and modern writers of the subject. The pastorals. The poem begins in spring with what seems the most convenient assumption for writing pastoral poetry in summer. The poet adopts a personification as a dominant trope. In the third poem, Autumn Metaphor replaces personification as the major technique. Uh, by the final, winter nature is absolutely supervenient to the poet. His third poem, The Rape of Locke. The Rape of Love is a masterpiece of its kind and comes nearer to being a creation. Lord Pedre snipped a lock of hair from the abandoned curls of a pretty maid of honor named Arabella Ferner. Arabella Ferner. Ferner. The young lady resented it, and the two families were plunged into a quarrel, uh, which was the talk to London. The poem modeled to foreign satires, boyish Lutheran satire on the French clergy, erased a huge quarrel over the location of a lectern and La Secchia Repita, a famous Italian satire on the pretty causes of the English-Italian wars. Pope, however, went far ahead of his masters in style and in delicacy of handling a mock heroic theme. Here, this is a reference. Anyone wants to ask a question?
Which of the books were translated by Alexander Pope into English?
Alexander Pope translated Odyssey and the Iliad.
How being Catholic affected Alexander Pope?
He, uh, he was belonged to a poor family and he could not get a well education. Thank you.